Hi guys and girls, welcome back to Watch the Time. I hope you're having a lovely Christmas, as I've said before. Enjoy the time. Yeah, enjoy your family. It's been a difficult year, but we'll keep plugging away. No Christmas jumper today, so I thought I'd change my clothes so it doesn't look like I'm only wearing one top. But I hope you're doing well. Like I said, today I'm going to be looking at a Casio digital. It's a vintage watch that they're now selling. It's the sort of basis of the watch looks like they've made it all stainless steel as opposed to just the strap being stainless steel. So now they've made the whole case and everything stainless steel. So it's a nice little offering. I've got the one with sort of like the pearl dial. Looks quite nice. They've got a few other different variants that I'll leave in the video at the top right hand corner as I normally do, just to give you an idea. The model number is A1000D-7EF. But yeah, it's a Quartz digital. It's my first. It's my first digital Casio sort of watch on the channel. It won't be my last. I quite like digital watches. They've sort of over time they've sort of gained a place in my heart in terms of something different. I like the functionality. I like the fact that you've got so many different things you can do on them, which is quite handy. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, and enjoy your Christmas. So let's get the camera turned around. So this is the watch. It's from the Casio Vintage range. The model number is A1000D-7EF. As I say, I'll leave a link in the description just to take you directly to the watch. There are a few different colour variations that I'll leave up here so you can decide which one's for you. But yeah, this is the packaging it came in. Don't get me wrong, I think I got a short straw with the packaging. It's very generic in terms of this, but if you normally buy from Casio or other retailers, they do give you slightly better packaging in terms of what it arrives in. So you may get lucky, but I didn't. But either way, there you go. It's just outlining the model number. But yeah, this is how it arrived. Not a big deal for me, given the fact that whatever it arrives in, I just sort of put these boxes and cases and such in another sort of big bag that I have, and then they're forgotten about anyway. So to get out of the way very quickly, I have sized this watch up already, and I've taken out 4 links, as you clearly can see. As I say, my wrist is sort of just above a 7-inch wrist for your reference. So given the fact that it fits me, there's a few links you could take out, and there's a sort of just over an inch worth of you can put in, excuse me. That'll leave you sort of 8.5 probably, I'd say you could probably justify. So yeah, just to give you an idea. But yeah, so let me just put all the packaging away, take it off the cushion, usual sort of cushion, nothing amazing. But there's the watch. So yeah, I went with the pearlescent sort of dial, just because that's the one I preferred given all the choices. But everyone, like I said, there's a few different ones you can choose from. As I say, it's digital quartz, which is what you expect with a Casio. Stainless steel, pretty much everywhere you can see. And that's the biggest reason people like this watch now, is the fact that the case of the watch is also stainless steel. It's no longer plastic, sort of made to look like stainless steel. The whole watch is plastic, so, excuse me, stainless steel. So that's a right touch, in my opinion. So yeah, you've got the case thickness is 7mm. You have the case diameter from one end to the other end, excuse me guys, get focused, is 40mm. The case back is, let me undo the buckle, it's screwed down and stainless steel. When I say screwed down, I mean screwed down, because there's screws in each of the corners. That's normally what you're going to get with Casio watches. So yeah, that's what you're going to get used to. It's got all the certain information on the back. There you go, you can have a little read of. Normally has sort of a model number and stuff inside. So yeah, in terms of the module number, excuse me. But yeah, the bezel type is fixed, slightly raised above the dial to protect the crystal. You got no crown on this, obviously, because it's a digital watch. But you got pushers. You got one down at the 4, 8, and then you got one at the 10, just to play around with in terms of yeah. So that will allow you to just play around with them, get familiar with the watch. In terms of what it does, you can set it from, so you can go from 12-hour to 24-hour, go through the alarms, stopwatch, time, and yeah, it offers all that good stuff. You've got the light at the top, that's a really nice light actually. So anyway, yeah, so the lug width from there to there, I measured at 18mm. And the lug to lug, quite short, because obviously it's sort of rectangle sort of at the side, so it goes from there to there. You have a 38mm. The strap material is stainless steel, as already mentioned. You've got safety catch pressed, but you have safety pushers to undo it. You've got Casio signed on the clasp. And another winning part of this watch for me, guys, is the fact that it comes with quick release pins on either side. So it's very, very easy to change out. Not many people do change out straps on Casio watches, because they can be a bit of a nightmare to get ones that actually really fit nicely, but you have the option. The crystal on the watch is mineral crystal, so not plastic. So your poly watch won't be any good on this, but yeah, you have mineral crystal on the dial, and then you have, as I say, you've got the sort of protruding bezel to sort of again offer some protection on the dial. The water resistance is splash proof. That's all I could find. So that would be sort of like maximum, I'd say 30 meters. But this is only going to be one you get wet if you're doing daily activities. I wouldn't look to get this one very, very wet, to be honest. It weighs 82 grams. I will leave a shot in the corner, just letting you know, because I weighed it on my scales. So just look out for that. But yeah, let me just run through a couple more things on the dial. So as I was saying, on the dial you have Casio illuminator, water resist with WR in there. So yeah, the dial's very, very nice. As I say, you've got the pearlescent going around sort of just inside where the bezel is, and then you have the digital part there. The strap's nice. You have sort of like polished center links and brushed outer links. And yeah, so let me just do a wrist shot, just to give you an idea of what it looks like. As I said prior, my wrist is just above a 7-inch for your reference. So yeah, the only thing I'd say, guys, is, yeah, just, there you go, sorry. That's what it looks like on my wrist. I quite like this watch, the fact that it's all stainless steel. But as I say, I will put some shots of it outside in natural light, as always, and I will leave, well, it won't be a loom shot, obviously, given the fact there's no loom, but I will leave a shot of the watch in a dark room, and I'll press the button a few times. But as you can see, it's not particularly dark here, but as you can tell, the light is fantastic. And you hold it and it'll just stay on for as long as you hold it. Be minded though, you will waste the battery if you keep holding it. So yeah, that's the specs of the watch out of the way, and the general information. What I'd like to go through now is the things I think are pants, and then I'll go through the things I think are Pukka. So the thing I think is pants, given the fact that this is sort of like $100-odd watch, is the clasp and the strap. The strap has rolled links. So you're paying over $100 for a quartz, a digital watch, and you're getting rolled links. And they're a bit of a nightmare to check to size as well when you deal with rolled links. I don't know if you guys have had a go at this, but I've damaged stuff in the past. Thankfully with this, it wasn't too bad, but I've damaged sort of screwdrivers and stuff in the past. The pressed clasp, again, where you can get sort of like butterfly clasp and mill clasp quite reasonably cheap nowadays. I think that's something they could definitely throw in there. So I definitely the bracelet, although I quite like it, the only reason I'm leaving it on there is because I don't find it the easiest to change bracelets out to fit on Casios, given the fact that they're sort of inside and it sort of arches down in terms of with the case. So in terms of the fitment, it's quite difficult to get it to make it look nice. So yeah, like I said, the strap for me is the main gripe of the watch. But the main reason I bought it, which is probably why you bought it, is for the stainless steel case on a Casio. Because with plastic ones, over time the plastic comes off and it's a bit of a nightmare. But you don't normally mind, given you only spent sort of $10, $20, $30 on the watch. You're normally pretty good with that. But for me, yeah, that's where it's winning. So yeah, so I'd go with the strap. Be prepared that if you're better at changing straps or finding suitable straps than me, you're going to be winning on this one. Get a nice strap on it in terms of the fitment on the lug ends, and also yeah, so you'll be all right with that. And the things I think are Pukka, as I've already started mentioning, really. So the case, the fact that it's all stainless steel, as I've alluded to. Also the light's fantastic. Look at that, bright sort of whitey blue colour and stays on for as long as you hold it. So the functionality again is going to be really, really cool. But yeah, in terms of, like I said, the functionality, Casio watches, G-Shocks, they're always really good in terms of the functionality of them, and in terms of using them for various things. And given that this watch looks how it does, you could probably wear this in multiple scenarios, in terms of when you're out and about with your friends, if you're going to do some sports activities, football, whatever, or you're going to be wearing it to work. So you've got flexibility with it. So yeah, I'd go with the dial in terms of the pearlescence, excuse me. I'd go with the case and the functionality, really. It's really, really cool. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about the watch. And as I've said numerous times, let me know what other watches you'd like to see on the channel, just to give me an idea. I can't make any promises, but I will do my best to get them in. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and any questions you have, leave them in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So yeah, I hope you're all doing well, guys. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and always watch the time. Take care. Bye-bye.